Good morning and happy Friday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My name is Jen Bailey and I'm a VSG athlete. And I took a little chunk off for the summer, but I'm definitely happy to get back into this regular routine and hanging out with you guys on Friday mornings. So this live stream, I wanted to go over doing a 30-day challenge because it's something I've never done before. But I also wanted to do something where like other people can participate, and I don't want to, come out like all crazy and like, let's do this big thing. So yeah, we'll get into more of that in a little bit, but we'll go over some kind of updates and things that have been going on. So I'm training for an ultra marathon, which is like 31 point something miles, I think just under 32. That'll be in January. So I've been doing some trails with a lot of hill work and learning a lot of things about my body. Got some trail shoes. Those are fantastic, but there's a lot of aches and pains along the way. So the chiropractor has been my friend, and I'm going to start posting some of that journey. In the meantime, I did find out that like one leg is a little shorter, I guess. So that kind of checks out with the hip issues I've had my whole life. And now I finally learned about this, but you know what? We press on. So excited about doing that stuff. And racing season is beginning again. So, that's a whole thing. Definitely look out online. I'll start posting some different links and things for races that are coming up, at least in SoCal, things that I'll be attending. I signed up for Bimbo, and that's going to be in Pasadena in a couple months. That one was free, so that's really awesome. Some of them can get expensive, but yeah, that's where we are lately. So just training and doing all the challenging things, and still, every day is a process with this VSG life. You got to think about the things you're eating, staying hydrated, and being summertime. I definitely started eating more carbs than I should. So that's something I need to like grab hold of because it shows it. I can feel it in the way my clothes fit, and I'm not a fan. And so to see how easy it is for our bodies to start gaining weight again, it's something we have to be very conscious of all the time. So that's what's going on there. But I was just super excited and wanted to jump back on here for a few minutes and so do the updates. And then with this 30-day challenge, so I've seen ones out there that are like a lot of either, heavy lifting or putting a lot of miles in there. I mean, there's so many different things with strength training or doing yoga or all these things. But I wanted to do something that got us all into being consistent. So that said, I'm thinking of a 30-day, 30 minutes activity challenge. And I think that's a nice starter for a lot of people because not everyone is out there, and can do these big things right off the bat. And so I think the 30 days activity, whether you do 30 minutes of walking, you do 30 minutes of running, 30 minutes of strength training, you choose those 30 minutes to start out this one. And I think, that's going to be useful because there are people that follow this channel that have recently had their surgeries and maybe they're not in a position to do the 30-day ab challenge or 30-day squat, but they want to participate in it. So I want it to be as inclusive as it can be. I know some of you who really, really recently got surgery, you know, can do like some walking, some slow walking, that kind of stuff. So I want to be able to have it out there for everybody. For me, I think the activity part is good. Like, yes, I do like train and getting into this training season. There's heavier days and then there's off days, but I want to have that like mega consistency. And I know with some of these like hip issues lately or my like bunionectomy kind of being a little salty at me for putting in so many miles, I'm going to start incorporating, I think it's called like an arc machine at the gym, just because it's a little easier on some of these things I have going on. So that I'm looking forward to, but we always have to find ways, you know, to make adjustments to things in that's going on in our life. So I'm super excited to get this going. Let me pull up a calendar here because I know we're starting like mid-month, but not a big deal. Like, we don't have to start day one of the month or whatever. It's 30 days from whatever. So I think let's start on Monday the 12th. That'll work. This week is anyone like this weekend to kind of figure out what they want to incorporate, how they want to do it. You know, those who have had surgery, if you need that couple extra days, but I just didn't want to spring it on people and be like, yeah, we're starting tomorrow. You know, also, I don't want to give it like a full-on week. So let's start with Monday the 12th. But definitely our eating should always be like on point. How we're taking care of ourselves and our hydration should really be in it because it's summertime. And I've noticed for myself at work, things are busy and I start out with like a tall, 24-ounce cup, but a few hours in, I've barely made a dent in it. So again, like, be mindful for the things that are going on in your life. Self-care is such a big thing. We have to take care of ourselves. And I really realized that the last month or so, just taking the time that I need to do the things that help me, because we're busy. We're busy and it's a great thing to be alive and have all this awesomeness, but also if we don't take time for ourselves, we're going to get burnt out. And I don't want anyone to get burnt out. If you need a cheerleader, like, put me in, coach. I'm here for you. Reach out to me via like Instagram messages. I'm so sorry for anyone who I haven't got back to on the YouTube comments. That's a thing I'm going to do tomorrow for sure. But when I took time off, I really took time off. And it's something I needed, and I hope you do the same when you need it. We shouldn't feel judged by that, and I'm happy for you if that's what you need. But that was it. I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes this morning and say thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for following me on my journey, and being on there through Instagram and YouTube. Maybe I'll start doing more or any TikTok stuff. I'm just on there like a weird creeper. I like to watch other people and just be fun, but I know that one takes a lot more time with videos and that. So we'll see. We got to start incorporating little things, but getting outside of our comfort zone is a big one. So sorry, my mouth was getting dry. Even a little bit, push past, what you can with within reason without hurting yourself. That's such a thing. So for me, pushing past this comfort zone of 30 minutes for 30 days. That's going to be the 30-day challenge, is doing something and being accountable for it. My accountability, you can see if you go on Strava. Strava is super free. And you can go on there and do my stuff. I'll also start doing stories in my Instagram. So just depending on the time of day, it may be late at night, but that'll be my accountability as well, to show like, hey, this 30-day challenge, this is what we're doing, and your girl's got it. But please hold me accountable, and I will do my best to do the same for you. Should you latch onto this, I'm super excited. But, let's keep our bodies moving. That's part of the battle. It's not half, because we know as VSG people, eating is the thing that keeps us going. The exercise, the activity is great, but just as my pants size show, the eating is the bigger deal in this. And I've got to get my life together because I took too much time off, eating too many carbs, and that's not the way. So I totally appreciate you hanging out with me. If you have any ideas of some things you want me to research and go over, I have one coming up next Friday that's been in the works, but anything after that, I am more than happy to do the research on. I love looking up things and finding fun facts for you. It helps me learn along the way. So if I can share that with any of you, or you're just too busy to do something, throw it in the comments, let me know, and I'm all about it. I love learning, and I love sharing it with you. So that's about it for this one. I've got to get ready, do the work thing. But I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And again, thank you so much for supporting and hanging out with me and watching this journey and, learning things along the way. I totally appreciate you. And I'm looking forward to lots more. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Until next time, sending light, love, and happiness. Bye.